Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of me playing Deep Rock Galactic by myself. It's going to be modded difficulty today, nothing too crazy, but 5.5 hazard level. I'm going to be running Engineer, unsurprisingly, Magnetic Pellet Alignment with this build, PGL with RJ250 Compound with this build. This is a little bit different than what I have done in the past. But I think that the stun is probably more important on high hazard levels. I've got basic perks. I am going to be running the no brain grenade today, because this is my pretty generic loadout. Oh, and here's what I do with my turrets, in case you were curious. I think you can kind of take either of these two. But everything else is pretty standard, I think. We've got Tunnel Rat, and it's a mining expedition. Nothing too crazy on that one either. Bosco is going to be around. It's not a true solo game, but I haven't done modded difficulties too much, so fail. Obviously, Haz 5.5 is just what the third level of the deep dive, or the elite deep dive is, so hypothetically, it shouldn't be that difficult. But obviously, dropping straight into Haz 5.5 is very different from starting at like Haz, I think, 4.5, and building up from there. I don't have any Nitra starting off, for one thing. But, we'll see how we go. Obviously, this is pretty heavily modded. Damn. Why is this still here? I feel like that was there for a long time. Molly, did it put you up there? What have you been up to? Nah. Every time. Alright. So, dirt. I tried to record an episode of this a while ago and didn't have the difficulty mods set up right. Well, I had it set up right, but I forgot to activate it. So that's a bit embarrassing. But we're back on track now. Whenever I play solo, the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, I've been playing on 5.5, so I wouldn't say I have enough experience to talk too much about it yet, outside of just observations I've made watching other people play higher Haz levels. Oh, this seems accursed just instantly. But we're gonna see how it goes, test out some builds and stuff. See how it goes. At some point I may drag Andy into this with me as well, but one of the biggest things to me about this difficulty so far has been it's very reliant on getting a resupply early. I have not been setting the resupplies to be cheaper. Are there dudes behind me? I thought I heard a dude up there. I didn't set the resupplies to be any cheaper than normal. They're still 80 nitro. So, if you don't get 80 nitro by the time, like, the first swarm hits and is over, you kind of lose most of the time. Now, I'm sure that's at least partly because I'm bad, but... Nope. Don't like that. We're gonna be getting a swarm soon. And honestly, this is a decent spot to set up. So I'm gonna go like this, and like this. You want to kind of overlap the turrets a little bit, while still giving them a decent amount of space that is for one instead of both. Because otherwise they'll sort of end up shooting the same thing that would have died if only one of them was shooting it. cave leeches. Many babies are here. Bosco, get that. This is why Bosco is here. I'm gonna try not to use him too much in combat, outside of like the bare minimum. Because the goal is to use him as training wheels, not as a crutch, right? Alright. So, this is a dash gaming moment. Fuck you, babies. I hate you. Okay. Obviously running turret whip, as you probably saw when I showed my build. Probably necessary on every difficulty, but super necessary on this one. Alright, we don't have a resupply yet, so this is a bit spooky. But we'll see how it goes. We'll leave Bosco holding that Jadis so he doesn't take part in the fight unless I press the wrong button. Like, see, I should have done this sooner, but I'm not used to higher hazards. This is a necessity. Throw out those. Try and dodge the grab. I never even liked Mortal Kombat. Leave me alone, Scorpion. Dash this way. Yeah, so I should have put the cheese up there sooner. Hey, you're alive. What the fuck? Yeah. Alright, we might have to go down here. Yeah, probably gonna go down here. Because we have 8,000 grabbers. That's fine. That was my bad. I didn't set up the platforms up top, which are super important. And then I ran out of dashes. Oh. Well, that is embarrassing. Alright. I'm gonna throw out another grenade. Septic spreader got us that time. We sort of jumped backwards into his blast, which is not ideal. Woo! Oh, nice try, but also eat a dick. Or two. Alright. Alright, Bosco's helping now, but that's fine. I fucked that up. That was my bad. So on higher hazards, it's a lot more important to take the time to actually set up. Could you get out of my way, Bosco? Thank you. It's a lot more important to set up for things like that. For swarms and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, mine that dirt. And I also fought in a place where there was a lot of this ceiling grass, which is also my bad. Just things to get used to, things to learn from. A couple of early deaths. One of the most common causes of death, in my opinion, in this game, is when you die once and then you don't have your health back. Because then you just kind of die repeatedly from there. That is enough for a resupply. Or not. I thought we had more. Oh, that's... this might get dicey. Let's hurry. Put this down. I got one more grenade. Kaboom! Get some health back from him. I do have red sugar. That does help. Not having flares doesn't help, though. sentry guns to me. I'm gonna ignore that. I don't super care if I get the secondary. The dude's behind me. Let's go put this guy down here just in case. He'll kind of cover my back. It's not a great position for him, but kind of wild that that guy hasn't set up yet. There we go. There they are. Huh? Oi! Yeah? Whoa, that was not the interaction I was expecting or hoping for, frankly. Not the babies. Alright. That's right. Gotta pick up the nitro first. No, baby spawner. My old nemesis. Alright, put this away. Excuse me. Shut up! Alright. Grab this. Then I'll set up for this event thing. Probably do it. I think we're good. We got a resupply now, so it's not as spooky as it was. Yeah. Do need to go kill that baby spawner though. Oh, hi there, Molly. Alright. That could have been slightly better, but also could have been significantly worse, so winning. Alright, there we go, that's taken care of. We'll activate this real quick and then come back and do that probably, but first, gotta walk down this tunnel and find the baby spawner.
Rocket here, Bosco!
Bosco. I like how Bosco fucked up his rocket and then just left. It was like, well, my job here is done. Maybe he'll kill some of those babies before they tear me in half. I was about to say, we're gonna get another swarm soon. I'd rather just deal with that and then do the event. Yeah. So whenever possible, you kind of want to avoid having dudes on the ceiling, in my opinion. No babies. Turret whip is an important part of your kit. Always be using it whenever you can. Throwing that out. I like these new enemies they've added for this season quite a bit. Septic Spreader and the Grabby Boys. Which I will continue to call them that and not their real names. From now until forever. Yeah, go get him, Bosco. Actually, Bosco, could you show me what's up there? But the new enemies actually feel like threats. Feels like when I see them, I need to deal with them, or I'm just gonna get grabbed into oblivion, or septic spread into oblivion. Especially that guy, because he can, hey there. He can aim from out of my sight line. That's why you gotta keep your shit loaded. Usually I run Born Ready. I'm not running Born Ready today, so that's fucking me up a little bit. You don't need Born Ready with RJ250, generally, because it's got such a fast reload, but... Oh my god! Taste my babies! Swarmers are the ultimate enemy of any of my play. Oh, there's a cave leech down there. My other enemy. Alright. Let's just do one of those. And double check here. Do that and that. Alright. Now we can do this event. Well, first Molly. Go over there. Wait, it's Cursite, right? Yeah. Cursite and the pickaxe overcharger one always look the same to me for some reason. Probably because I'm dumb and have bad eyes. But either way, we'll see how this one goes. Hello? Hello? I was hoping it would be the Mactera one, but it looks like it's going to be the Praetorian one. I'm going to use a grenade here. Okay, just get these guys in here. We don't have to stress too much about time here, I don't think. If two of them show up that close together, it's a good sign, I'd say. Okay, there's another one. So we got one more. We don't have to worry about it. Need to resupply, but thank you. No, come back up here. Okay. See what I mean? I'm so used to Born Ready. It's kind of a bad habit, I feel. That was it. Let that kill everybody. Took a lot of damage there at the very end. Which isn't ideal, but... just grab that. I feel like I had that exact beard, but whatever, gang, if you say so. I don't know what spawned down there, but I hate it. Needed to use up some PGL shots anyway. Okay. At this point, we've kind of stayed here too long. We just sort of need to go. Just gonna reload these guys real fast. I could just recall them, but I'm gonna leave them here for a minute. If any dudes had started following me, it would have been nice to have them there. Mine that. This isn't a super long mining mission, so I think we're still okay. badass. Sure thing, engineer.
It's a mystery to me how all these minerals didn't stick.
Alright.
Ready to use. Mine.
You know what? Actually, just recall both of them.
Sentry needs assembling. Sentry on.
Do you know where you're going, Bosco? Hey, you do. Good. Because I didn't check.
This takes sweet time.
We have one more resupply left up there, and I have enough to call down another pod. So, just gonna throw these guys in. Hello? Sir. Ow. Perish. Okay, put that guy in there. So.
Attack.
Don't mind using Bosco to take out babies, on account of how much I hate them. Gotta watch out for the, cave leeches. So far, I've gotten pretty lucky, compared to what normally happens to me. We're pretty close to our objective here. Also pretty close to getting enough Fester fleas, so I probably will try and grab the last couple. I think there might be two in this room right now, so...
What is the difference between rock and stone?
What's down here? Actually, you know what's down here? Decent place to fight the oncoming swarm. So the stun has already proven really helpful. I'm definitely going to be sticking to that from now on. It reduces the AoE a little bit, which I think is a fine trade-off. Back here, deal with this guy. Ow! Somebody report this guy to the admin, he's hacking. Excuse me. Did he warn me a swarm was coming? Because I don't think he did. It's okay, it's cool. We're all good. Grab this. Grab this. Throw out another babies. Try and stay alive. Oop. Bap. How did that not hit that guy when he was directly in my face? Oop. That didn't pull me very far, so I think we're okay, actually. That's why it's so important to keep your turrets stocked. As soon as I was unable to keep them supplied with ammo, it got pretty rough. They weren't in great positions anyway, because that swarm kind of surprised me, but... some of it so I don't waste all of this resupply, but I needed too much, so. But we're good. We handled it. We're alive, which is the most important part. I guess I'll just slowly beat this man to death. That's fine as well. Okay, that just led back around. What's over there? No, over there. No. Go look at it. I appreciate your enthusiasm, though. No, stop. You know what? Can you rocket this guy? Alright, let's call the turrets to us. Keep one of these down. Another good lesson to learn right there. Always keep your turrets active. I find that a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about the engineer stress. Bosco?
Come on, guys. Rock and stone.
Good job, buddy. Anyway, I find that a lot of videos on YouTube stress that you don't really need your turrets. And I think that that kind of gives the wrong impression of the engineer. Like, yeah, he's good without his turrets, but he's great with them is the thing. So not being willing to learn halfway decent turret placement leaves a lot of engineer's power just on the table. Which is not ideal, I don't think. Come on, give me a flare. There we go. Call our turrets back to us. Make sure that they are in hand for the next swarm, which will probably be coming pretty soon. Gonna put this guy down there here. It's better most of the time to elevate your turrets, but there are definitely always going to be situations where that's not viable, where you just can't get to a place. Oh yeah? See that reaction I just had to that enemy? Immediate terror. It's good to have enemies like that in a game. I don't like how it wiggles. It's an uncomfortable amount of wiggle. I'll leave these bombs here. If I get attacked, I can fall back through them and detonate them. You don't necessarily want to take out every hazard on the map, because some of the hazards are also hazardous to the enemy. Go throw this out. This is a big, stupid room. No. Oh yeah? For a brief second there, I thought that it was regenerating. I was about to be very angry. Now that's a lot of dudes. Terra! Oh, I hate that. I thought more of these were gonna explode. That's why I wasn't shooting at that guy. Yay. Falling back to where my turrets are. Now throw out a grenade. Okay. A little bit dicey, but so far, not doing too bad. Let's keep this turret topped off. One of the reasons I love magnetic pellet alignment so much is how good it is at dealing with pretty much all strands of Macterra. Okay. You know what? We only need a tiny bit. Oh yeah? Couple final assholes here to harass. I thought I killed the last Fester Flea, but I guess I did not. Oh, that guy's super gone. It's not a big deal. Alright. Call that resupply right there. I did get to show you a little bit of what makes RJ250 so good. Because I definitely would have died in this fight over here if I didn't have access to it and the mobility it provides. Should be enough red sugar to get me to full with the resupply. Do this. Plus I got to do this, you know, which is pretty cool. Now, just set that one up here, put that guy there. Grab this Croppa, turn it in, press the button, and we'll just try and kill the last Fester Flea as we leave. Should be fun. In fact, I'm just gonna do this, then grab another one. It's a waste. I don't care, because I'm leaving. If we don't kill the last Fester Flea, it's kind of whatever. But got it. Tried to hit it with the PGL for the style points. The first enemy should spawn here in a sec. We didn't really need to use those explosives back there, but it was nice that we left them in case we did need to. Keep the babies up. Keep going. They've gone so far ahead of me already to go and kill. Blood is in the water. Okay. We got dudes spawning somewhere. Man, I'll never see those babies again, apparently. I don't think that they're affected by walls, is the thing. So I think they can detect enemies that are, like, close, but in a different tunnel entirely. So they'll just run off sometimes, and there's not much I can do about it. Not that I'm complaining, they do a good job, but... You know, those dudes that just spawned behind me, if they were, like, a problem...
Cut!
Kaboom. If they were a problem, then I would be helpless and alone. So... something to keep in mind when using that grenade. Where's the drop pod at, exactly? Okay, we're almost there. If it had landed in some side room or something, I would have looked like a real idiot. Still got our turrets with us if we need them. Still got 2 baby grenades left. No resupplies as backup, but eh. We still haven't used Iron Will. We have that available. So I'm going to build this. And that. And we're just waiting on Molly. Turret Whip sort of bullies Praetorians. Even with all their resistances. Okay, we'll throw out the babies now, just to be safe. We died more than I would have liked this time anyway, but we're learning. This is a safe environment for learning things. What you should learn is that this guy fucking sucks. I hate you. Alright, so there you go. Let me think here. Do I have any notes for myself on that? Yeah, die less, I think, is the #1. But I should have been a bit more on top of my turret placement and usage in general. I didn't really have a ton of good opportunities to use the rocket jump, but it's something that I do need to keep in mind whenever possible. I liked the stun on the PGL. I already knew it was good because I'd used it on other builds, but I had been running because the rocket jump overclock reduces the AoE a bit. I can go to custom difficulty, build inspector. So I had been running nails and tape at that tier on the PGL instead of the concussive blast. But I definitely think that in solo, probably in multiplayer too, I'll have to test it out when I play with Andy next. I definitely think that the stun was better and kept me alive, especially in that tunnel fight where I didn't get to put my turrets in like an ideal placement. And I will say, on higher hazards, there is something to be said for spreading your turrets out a bit more. Putting them farther apart, I think, is a little bit better. At least when you're running turret whip or like EM discharge or whatever on the stubby. Because then you have AoE from different sources much more consistently. So, I mean, take what you will from it, I guess, but that's kind of what I was thinking out of that mission. We'll build this beard that I definitely thought I had on the engineer, and then I will call it for this episode. I might do another episode at some point that goes more in depth on my build. I talk about it a bit more, but I don't know if that's something anybody would want to see. Either way, I will continue to put out some of these modded difficulty games where I am learning to feed less and be better. I also think I'm probably going to switch off of Thorns and back to Born Ready. That's the last note that I'm going to leave you guys with. Born Ready is a big one. There's a few other things that I'm thinking about in my own brain matter about that game, but overall, went pretty well. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, call to action, whatever. It's supposed to be in the middle of the video. Or something like that. I don't know. But thank you for showing up either way. And tune in probably tomorrow for another episode of this. We'll see. Farewell, and also rock and stone and such.